Just gotta pull up the other main screen, and then we are ready to rock and roll. Do 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 do. Off. You. Reload. Don't want to see my face. Oh, he's not dead. Yes, I'm not dead. I'm just a little bit alive. Just took a little bit of time off because it's been a pretty busy week this last week. Getting back from vacation and all. I ain't dead and I ain't going nowhere. Yeah, we got plenty of glue. With being so far into the exia, I just needed a little bit of me time. Got a little bit of downtime because, yeah. Headpiece. Like, what is that? That's the headpiece. And I'm not going to be building those hands. I'm going to be using some of the other ones because I do not like finger hands. Oh, good. I actually have the book where I need to be. Darn it. What up? Okay. So, on to the arms. This is where things get a bit more complicated because I have a special surprise for that. Because we're not going to be doing the singular repair. We're going to be doing the dual-armed repair. And I got to see if my plans will work for these cloaks to go on. I got to paint the other set. That way they'll go on and look pretty good. All right. So, let's get started. The last LEDs, which will be the arms. That's our extra repair head units, since we didn't use the other one. So arm LEDs, lovely. Dude, yeah, that Muso black shit is fucking dark. Should test to make sure the LEDs work before we get started on this. So, which one's the easier of the two to connect up? It's the avalanche. Yeah, it's got a looser connector. And double check you still work. Yes, you do. Double check the arms are working and that they're responding correctly. Yes. And yes. Okay. And then the other set. Good. All right. Fuck you, Mr. LED. I don't really care about you. You're just an extra. Cleaning your own carpet. My favorite thing to not have to do sometimes. Ugh. It's nice that it doesn't cost nearly as much as having it done professionally, but it's still annoying. Okay, so let's try to get these arms done today, because, oh my god, I would like to get these done at some point. So, M. I have no idea where any of the M parts are. I have no idea where any of this stuff is. It's been so long. I had all this mapped out, and now I don't know. That's N. We will need N. But I have no idea where M is. Might you be M? Let's see. You are M. Okay. Oh, and Ajax, if you're still there, dude. Oh, you missed some shit after you left last night. God damn. I've got fun things for you when you get onto the server tonight. We went a little overboard on some stuff. That one's on the desk because that's N1. It was hilarious. Okay, I need to zoom in on that because I don't see small things very well. Okay, so M17, M2. What about for the reverse? M3. Okay, so we're doing M3, M1, M16, M17. Is that the same thing as the other one? It is. Okay, so there's really no difference to it. Okay. Neat. M2, M3. Right, I feel you. Yeah, if you were thinking about getting a Solomon Ajax, apparently a couple people have got them. Donet's guys got them. I got one from Mofiho this morning. I was like, that's really not a bad price, and they're in stock. I pulled the trigger on it because I wanted I want the Solomons. I love the idea of what they're doing with it. See how well it's implemented too. Now I'm just waiting for the 135th scale, and then I'm probably going to be done buying for a long while unless something else wacky comes up that I save up money for. I'm just sticking with the Mofiho for the time being because their consistency's been so decent lately. I'm really happy with them at the moment. GMC and frickin' Gundam Model Center are having some issues with keeping their stuff in stock and or shipping them. With the GPFO one, right. I'm going with it because I love the idea of what they're doing with it. And the fact it's going to be the closest thing to a Mechanicore I'll ever be able to own. Because Mechanicore is way out the price range. I will never be able to afford a Mechanicore kit. Oh yeah, and then we need M1. We need 4 of those. Why do you have such tiny... Oh, the fingers. Oh, that's why we have 2 frames of these. For the shoulders, some of the arm parts, and for the goddamn hands. That's why we have 4 frames of these. Oh, and for part 1. Okay, uh-huh. Yo, nice. That's not bad, man. The Aurora I might pick up later when it gets more of a stock fill, but I'm going to wait on that one for a little while. But I'm definitely going to be getting, what is it called? The 135th scale RX-78-2. That'll probably... So I'll have PGU and the 135th scale is like the only RX-78-2s I have. Which will be hilarious. The thing I think is weird about the 135th scale is that it's not, from what it looks like, it's not based on the 148th mega scale. It looks like it's some kind of like 1.0 high grade, master grade version of it, and that intrigues me. Like they're basing it off one of like the earliest master grade versions of it. Which is, if that's true, that sets some precedence on what could actually be done. No, dude, go look at it. The chest vents move. There's so much more to it. I don't think it's I can go back and look at it again. Let me go look. It's not even based on that one, because that one's even jumbo grade. No, it's much more complicated than that. Let me see if I can find it. There we are. Oh, wow, they already have the pre-order up on Gundam. Nice. I don't know what the full price is going to be. No, because it has an opening cockpit. There's some movement on the front skirting. I don't think the cockpit moves on the... And the backpack is, like, way more unique. I'll look at the 148 here in a second. Yeah, we have the opening side skirts. And the articulation looks a lot better. Let me see. Pull up Mophie. Mophie has the mega scale. Mega scale. I'm looking at it right now. No. No, not even close. And the mega scale has a little bit better detail to it. see, looking at the back, so there's supposed to be a little indentation there, some detailing. Yeah, it's missing some details. So it's not even based off the same mold. So there are some it's got some more simplistic joints on the knees than the 138 148 scale is. It's a more simplistic joint, but the legs are missing some fine detail on the backside from the 148 scale has. So it's based off a different mold completely. But then it has these weird leg verniers that the 148 scale does not have. So yeah, it's like based on a very early master grade, I think. And the cockpit does not open on the 148. The 148 has no articulation because it's basically a giant basic high grade. Yeah, no pictures of the cockpit opening. Where the 135th scale has opening hatches and cockpit. That's going to be neat. I had to make sure I was right on that. Interesting. Which is cool, because that sets precedent for what can be done at that scale. I mean, the PG News sets the freaking standard for freaking perfect grades now. Yeah, the PG News sets the new standard for perfect grades. That thing's insane. That is now the new standard. And that's going to set a standard for what can be done at Gigantamax scale. Oh, that's I got to do that, dude. Oh, now I know what I'm going to do with that 135th scale. I got to get a real grade RX-78 too. I'm going to put it in front of that, and that's basically make it seem like that's the Gigantamax form of the RX-78-2. That would just be fucking hilarious. Less talking, more building, so you can play Power World. I'm playing Power World no matter what tonight. Fuck that. I can tell you don't know how my desk sets up. Literally, that's the whole reason why I play with a controller, don't it? So that way I can leave parts where they are, and I don't have to mess with things. I could play with mouse and keyboard, but I don't. Oh, dude, sweet. So we're going to be going all night then. You're going to like your new toy and your new friends, Ajax. Because I went a bit overboard last night. I don't know how much I'm stressing this. I went a little overboard. Donut can attest to that, though. I went a little overboard last night. But I did it for a reason. You'll see when you get on tonight. Clippy, clippy, snippy, snippy. They're all the same. Oh, man. But Donette got lucky and got a really rare pattern that I need to get. Oh, yes. Yes. Well, not just that. The sheer amount of things that are in certain containers that are containing things that are very powerful are hilarious. Well, we found one, and then we've also made some. Which, if we could get if they could fix the goddamn freaking catch rate problem, we could actually go and farm them out. That's the problem right now. That farm rate, that capture rate issue is just nightmarish. I know what you're talking about. The ones that are hatching are also in-game level too, so we're gonna be pretty stacked for a while. Okay, so is that right? I have no idea. I don't know if I have this right. Okay, I'm thinking that's right. Yeah, that looks right. Okay, cool. I'm just surprised those things were even spawning in that point. That is such a weird place for them to be spawning at. I mean, I get that's where you're supposed to kind of go for that, but damn. I may think about trying to build like a pseudo base where that freaking that small settlement is over near that area, so that way we can actually have a supply area basically set up. It wouldn't be a real base because there wouldn't be any pals there to do anything, but we could always just have emergency supplies sitting there. Oh, you don't know what bullets I'm talking about either. So we have did I not clip out 4 of those? I did not. I missed one. I'm talking too much apparently. Did I not clip them out or did they fall off the desk? Nope, they're right there in front of my face because I'm dumb. Yeah, I've got new toys for you to play with. The other one I'm trying to get, the other one that we got, I need to go and see about how well and how fast I can get the materials for it made up. I need to look up some maps for like the best spawn points for certain materials. Yes, the pump action. Yeah, I gotta get the materials for that. It does suck that we got it at such a high level. Okay, I gotta see. So that's right. How does the left window assemble? It assembles the same way. I'm a bit pissed. Pretty much does. It pretty much does. Yo, what up, Shock? We got the green shoddy. It's a bit expensive to make. You need a lot of carbon fiber. But it's not impossible. That's really the only... Yeah, it's really just the carbon fiber that's the problem. I've got all the other parts, really. It's just getting the carbon fiber made up. For some reason, it has a composite stock. And keep an eye on everything. Shock, if you are interested at all, let me double check that it's still up. There was only 25 available. I've already given most notice to most of the people in the Discord about it. Let me see if the file is still up. Yeah, so the Mofio has the Solomon up right now for $111 right now. They're shipping them out as soon as possible. And that's only like $3 more than I was going to pay for from Gundam It or from Gundam Model Center. Yeah, we need to farm that island for carbon fiber. Yeah, there's Mofio has the Solomon up right now for $111. That's with shipping. Because that's what I just paid for it. There's 22 left in stock, so I'd get it while you got the money if you got it. Because you're going to be waiting until freaking May for the restock. It's one of those kits that I would tell you if you got the cash and you've been waiting for it, you might as well pick it up now. But if you can wait, that's up to you. I've been saving up for it, so I was kind of pissed when they sold out in 10 seconds. Yeah. I've been saving up for it. I literally have been waiting for that one to drop. I've been saving all my cash for a little bit now. Okay, so that's our... Okay, we got that. Ah, fun. S1. I literally don't remember what S1 looks like. I have not touched this shit in so long. I have no idea what S1 looks like. Oh. No, that's E. Yes, I do. I know exactly what that is. Been keeping them on the desk the entire time. That's right. That's polycaps. Ah. Yeah, I can't do Warhammer. Warhammer is way too out my price range. I tried to get into Warhammer at one point. God, that stuff's so expensive. I feel you on that. Okay, S1C6. I cannot do Warhammer. That stuff is so expensive. Ah, nice. Yeah, that's also why I've been really sticking to mostly one hobby. Most of my hobbies are way too expensive for me to do all at one time. So I've usually got to stick to one or the other. Gaming I can throw in the middle of it because video games are not nearly as expensive as some of the other stupid ass shit I do. Yeah, let's see if this one's on. So I need N6 and N5. Right, N5 would be the other one. No, N13. Okay. N13 has fallen off this one in the bag. All right. Okay. N13. What did I just do with that? Okay, yeah, so that's just N13 and okay, yeah. Ugh. Oh, it. Yeah, no, the Wing Zero is insane. I have the two most common versions of it, and they are insane builds. All right, so let's do one first. Let's try to do the one that fell off. Clean that up a little bit. Shuttle, hello. All right. C7 goes in like that. Okay. And then N3 goes in. No, S13 goes in there. I'm about halfway done with this build so far. I'm building 2 exia perfect grades right now. Why I decided that was a good idea? Ooh, which Death Scythe though? I do have to ask that because there are so many different versions of the Death Scythe. Okay, so probably the newer Death Scythe high grade, right? Okay, so that's supposed to be that one. That's M-2, M-2, because this is right. Yes, nice. Those ones are actually pretty decent. I haven't picked up any in that set so far, but a lot of the guys I know have bought those ones. I haven't had any issues with them so far. Oh. Shouldn't the clear part already go on? No, no, it should not. And I should not already assume that because I'm stupid. Okay, so try this again. I am so confused on how that's going in. I need a better look at this. I cannot tell. Okay. That is so hard to see. That you have to line up this. Okay, I can show it up. Camera. You have to line up this small hole right there. Where is it at? You little bastard. Where'd you go? Yeah, okay. So it's on that side. You have to line up this very small pin with the very small hole on this side just to get it to go in correctly. Oh, shuttle. Yeah, you stay around here and you're going to be filling up that backlog real fast. With the model kits we help people get, oh man. You have no idea how bad your backlog will be later on. Shit, Ajax, did you have a backlog before you got hanging out with me? Yo, what up? Star Glory, I'm finishing up now. Dude, sweet. That sucks that you... Oh, yeah, that's right. You had that complete missing part off the frame, right, Crimson? Just randomly looked like it got sliced off. Dude, that sucks. At least you got it, though. At least you got a replacement for it. I had to go check mine, dude. I had to go check my frame. It's on there on mine. It just sucks. when shit like that happens. Yo, what's up, Drizzy? Couple weeks ago, fun build. Drizzy, thank you for subscribing with your Prime. My first exia a couple weeks ago was fun. Those stickers for the RG. Yeah, I'll tell you now. Spend the extra money to just buy decals. Way better, way easier, and you'll have way more fun with your model kits. Even for your high grades. Hell yeah, dude, exactly. Exactly. But yeah, I swear, Ajax, you didn't have a big backlog when you started out hanging out with me, and then all of a sudden you now have a decent sized one that starts to, it's a baby backlog, right? Same thing with you, done it, right? For hours, I'm so done with today. I bet, dude. And there's the Rajang in the room. That stupid notification takes way too damn long now. So hanging around here, Shuttle, you'll figure out how we are able to sustain our muddle kit addiction pretty well. Driving all night? Damn. I was supposed to be working today, but someone decided to take my on-call for this weekend. Yay. So it's actually next weekend. But at least I can be more mentally prepared for it. Yay. Which I'm all down for. And I totally get it, Shuttle. Being mentally prepared to do stuff is kind of the key to doing these model kits. I have been kind of avoiding, like, I've got the, here, I can actually show it on stream. Here, I'm going to grab both of their bodies. I've got both of the main bodies, heads, and legs done on these two perfect grades. Getting close to the end game already. That's not too bad, I mean, but that's still decent. You wouldn't have that if you stuck with, you know, what we don't do. What if you stuck with with the buying habits you had beforehand? I know I would have. I wouldn't have nearly as much of the stuff I've got. Oh, I almost forgot the polycap. Right. I almost have my Ragnarok set is almost here. The Ragnarok set is almost here. I'm probably gonna do a 88 an 8812A to go with it. Laughs in triple digits. Hey, I'm close to that. I'm close. 65 and counting. Dude, I hear you, man. I hear you, Crimson. Trust me, I know exactly what you mean. I've got some financial problems coming up here soon, and I've been having to slow on everything. I would have had a Firehawk on pre-order, but I can't. Or I would be getting ready to get a Firehawk on pre-order. And what up, Richard? But I won't be able to. If my spending habits were going to be continuing to be like they were the last 2 years, so kind of having to be a little bit picky and choosy on what I buy. Okay, got it. Ah, dude. That's cool, though. I love how the Baku's becoming a much more normalized kit all of a sudden. I'm seeing a lot of retailers picking up the Baku. Things are going to be Prince, yo. I'm trying to just not add more big stuff to my freaking product line. Based on my tail, I started building my unicorn. Yo, let's go, Richard. Yo, I'm 2 kits behind getting to the unicorn myself, but I'll be getting there soon enough. Yo, nice. Who did you buy yours from, Crimson? Did you buy it from Gundammit, or who did you buy yours from? Okay. See, that sucks. That sucks that it took them so long to ship that out. I literally had to cancel my pre-order from them because they were taking so long. Dude, that blows, man. It's kind of why I've been steering people away from Gundammit. The one that is Kusatria in the works. What the fuck, dude? Nice. That's gonna be a lot of resin. The battery stopped it in customs. Dude, that blows. That means they didn't declare it on the freaking custom sheet. That's where the, what is it called? The Solomon's, like, there are so many warnings on the Solomon's. Like, this will have batteries. This will have batteries. This is going to cost more. This is what... Yes, I actually have Blade King. He's almost here. He's already in Houston. Let's go. Blade King's almost here already. I gotta talk about all the kits I've been buying. Shock. Clip it long. Save it down. I gotta talk about all the kits I've been buying lately. I got a lot that I haven't even told you guys about. Stuff I've been picking up. And I need to do a whole haul video, basically. It'll be my winter haul video. For 2023, 2024-ish. Because I haven't talked about a lot of the stuff I've been picking up. Yeah, clip close. Like, if you have to, if you really want to buy a nice pair of nippers, these are from, here, I actually have the little holder. If you want a really decent, cheap pair of single-bladed cutters, I can actually say these guys are the best that are within my budgetary range. These are like $15 from Amazon. They're as good, if not better, than the overpriced God Hands. And I know I ruined a pair already, and I replaced it. I broke a pair. I'm like, haha, it's so cheap I can buy a new one. Yeah, but then sand it down or use a knife blade. Like, I'm on the inner frame, I really don't care about marks, so I'm going to use a knife blade to cut off the excess. Dude, Richard, you'll have to tell me how good the... there's been a couple people on the server who have done their perfectibility and loved it. I haven't seen anyone do the inner frame you're going to be doing, so that'll be cool. Build on my workbench I've been working on. I'm using also the same nippers. I love them. They're fucking good. For the price, I will say these are the best for bang for your buck tools. They have a much more expensive version that's not spring steel, that's more hardened steel, that I may have to buy at some point. Yeah, the space are like $30. Yeah, that's what they have a different one. This is the purple version. They have the red version from Rui Tool, which is about $30, which is supposed to be close to the God Hand version. Like Display is. Okay, so... Oh, goody. Now I get to play. How much did I fuck up? So it looks like the LED should be facing the outside. All right. Oh, these are also sided. Oh, is that how those are? Oh, they're also freaking keyed and sided. Oh, that's neat. Good to know. Good to know that they each have sides. So that's a right side, that's a left, and the other one's a left side. They are very specific. Good to know. Did not know that. The legs were universal. These ones are not. All right. Broke my display randomly. I found these on Amazon. Yep. See, that's what these ones you can do. You can usually bend these back into shape. I went a little ham on mine and warped the whole damn tool because I was doing shit you were not supposed to do with them. Yep. Okay, so they are keyed. Okay, that's nice. I do like that they're keyed. Seems like the head ones are just the worst ones. Okay. Okay, the other ones are sitting fine. Can you not sit nice? Stupid freaking LED. No. I had to remake some parts for these clear parts because I forgot them on the chest and there was no going back into the actual body. So I can show which ones I did for that. There was some side pieces inside of here that I had to cut and remake because I could not get back into the body. And they're like over, like 6 millimeters thick. And unfortunately, that warped the blade as it was cutting. Now, if I was going to cut metal, I would use these ones. These are actually rated for metal. These are rated for copper. All the way to I can cut mild steel with these. These are actually rated for wire. It's what I usually use when I'm doing wire cutting. When I'm doing custom wiring builds. And I know I haven't been making a lot of content lately. I have just been kind of enjoying having fun with Power World and just relaxing. It's been such a long winter this year, and I've had so much overtime over the last few months that I just need to fucking chill. With the new year being a little bit more chilly. Okay, so now we gotta get the other backing parts off. Which one piece of the backing parts? I don't know which one that is. I think it's N14, which goes on the right hand side. I can double check by looking at this one. I think it's N14. Yes, it is N14. No, this all came in the box. When I tell you that the band Perfect Grade Exia is the best bang for your buck perfect grade you can ever buy, for $200, you get the stand, the wiring harness kit, the repair, the Exia, and the Exia Avalanche in one box. So these all came with it. I did not do these at all. Where this one, this was all pre-built stuff that Deban copied. And it's been pretty decent so far. The head is the worst part about it. The head has such a short lead, it's such a nightmare to get that back in. I would have made that much longer, but that was the guys who were doing it. Even just like a half an inch longer would have been great for the head. Give you enough room to connect. You can even wrap the wire back behind the neck. That's what I usually do when I do my own wiring harnesses. But not too bad. The legs, I wish we had a disconnect in the, that would actually be feasible at the legs. They kind of put the disconnect inside the legs, which kind of sucks. So having to build it, you have to build the whole leg and body all at the same damn time, which me no likey. Usually when I do my own wiring kit, you'll see me doing soldering and having all the fun stuff that comes with that. I do have the Cosmos RGB lighting kit for my perfect grade perfectibility that I'm going to be doing soon after the PGU. Because PGU is apparently a very short kit. Very, very easy done short kit. Then after that, we'll be doing custom loop on the perfect grade Zaku 2 that I have sitting back in the log. I've got to take that all back apart. It's already half finished. And I got to clean it completely up and get it back up and looking nice. I got it as a used kit from a follower who just did not have the time to take it back apart and put it back together again. Hell, I barely have had the time to even think about doing it. Still a few parts I need to buy for it. Need to get some more chain nest and metal parts for it just to make it look a bit better. But I'm going to do a full wiring harness on that one. It'll be a fun one to do with that. Okay. Oh, dude, that'd be so sick. If not from Bandai, we'll see it come from the third parties. I mean, I've got Solomon on the way, Crimson, and holy shit is that kid an insane nightmare of screw you to Bandai. And for those of you just joining, if you're looking to try to get a Solomon, I know it sold out super fast on most of the websites out there. Mofiho's has around 20 in stock right now, ready to ship. If you're down for it, you better run now because they will be gone probably by the end of the day, knowing how fast the Solomon's selling out. And the restock won't be here until April. Or just a straight up curveball. It's just a, yeah, PGGM would be hilarious. You know what? I want to charge Zagok. I want a PG charge Zagok. A PGU charge Zagok. Something different, you know? All right. Got it. Got it. Got it. Got it. Too busy milking seed at the moment. Do a PG Zaku Phantom. Oh, that would be so cool too. There would be a ton of really cool gimmicks with a PG Zagok. Yes. Or a Blaze Zaku would be cool. The problem with that I think they have with Seed is it's always a problem with Seed. Seed is not popular. The problem with the Seed kits, they're boring, run-of-the-mill Gundams. And they have unlikable characters, and no one really gives a shit about Seed sometimes, I swear to God. We all care about, like, UC, 00, Wing, Astray versus Seed. No one really cares about Seed. I don't know why they keep trying to make it a thing, but I really don't see anyone who cares about Seed. I don't know why they keep trying to make Seed a thing. See, you just said that. Other than that, it's blah. That is what's worse. Yet, if I go and pull out a freaking, like, a Seed versus a Stray kit, everyone goes mental for Seed versus a Stray kits. I don't know why. Pull out anything from Wing or 00, everyone goes mental. I don't know what it is about Seed, but they just messed up that series. They keep trying to milk it, and I don't know why they don't just give up finally. It's a failed... It's a half-baked design that didn't really do well, and its side story did better than the main story. My favorite series overall was the one I grew up with, which was Wing. That's my favorite. Wing was where I started Gundam at. I am a very big Wing boy. I have just about every Wing that's ever been made. The only one I don't have is the perfect grade because that one's expensive and trash. But then I got into Stray versus Seed thanks to fucking goddamn Zengoku Astray from Build Fighters. Then Astray Kai that came out. Seed versus Astray is a side story to the Seed universe. It focuses around a different pilot who's part of a organization. It's basically Zoids in Gundam, basically, is how I would put it. It's a quirky story, way better characters, and it goes super robo real fast. They've just finished up that series not too long ago with Princess of the Sky. It's a manga-only series. Still really worth a read. You're a G Gundam boy. You would actually like Seed versus Astray then, because Seed versus Astray is a more lighthearted like G Gundam is. How can I say that the Wing Zero Perfect Grade is trash? Easy. It's an outdated design that has really bad joints, and I've had to look it up before trying to see if it's actually worth buying. And for almost $300, I'm not going to be buying the Wing Zero anytime soon. I've built just about every model kit out there. I just finished up the Gojulus the Ogre, which is a $300 gigantic model kit, which is really well built, overly complicated. Took almost 3 months to build. I just finished up the Deban Perfect Grade New, which is based on the metal build design of the new Gundam that came out from Bandai a couple of years ago. Very overly complicated, very, very nicely done, but well worth the $560 that it cost. You buy that, it's worth it. It takes up an entire meter of my desk. If I ever do get my hands on the Perfect Grade Wing, it's not good because it's not been redesigned. We've been joking about this for weeks now. We want Deban to go ahead and take the Wing Zero Snow White Prelude and just boost it up to a freaking perfect grade and sell it, and they'll probably make a shit ton of money like they just did with Master Grade. The problem is when you have an old design, you keep selling it for $300+. It's well deserved of being called trash. Sorry, but that's just how it is nowadays. You can't sell the same model kit for over almost 10, 15 years and keep expecting everyone to pay for $200 to $300 for it. It's just not worth it. G Gundam was good. Yeah, IBO's a good watch, but there's just nothing great about IBO. IBO's a good watch once through. Do watch Double O. Double O was really good. Just second season gets a little bit snore, but it's not the worst. I just finished, actually. That's an opinion I'm having. It's not an opinion. I have plenty of people who have built it. I've been warned about the thing. I haven't picked it up. I mean, you go ahead and block me all you want, Adam. I don't give a crap because it's an opinion I have about. I'm a big third-party guy. If you don't like the fact that I don't buy shit from Bandai, go ahead and leave. Because unfortunately, I do have opinions on Bandai's practices. If any of the, well, you act like I'm just gonna be sitting here taking your opinion on what I have an opinion on. I don't buy third-party kits. I mean, I do buy third-party kits. I don't buy Bandai kits very much anymore. And unfortunately, I've been screwed so many times by Bandai, I get really mad when they charge so much money for trash model kits that really shouldn't be that way. The ones I'm working on right now, if I would have bought the entire setup from Bandai, I know. What I'm saying is that if you took the money that I bought this model kit I'm working on right now from, and I have had the same issues I would have with a Bandai one, I would not be having as much fun as I'm having right now. Because of the fact that there are some obvious problems with it. There are some very obvious problems with it. But I would be out almost double to triple digit numbers versus how much I paid for these kits. I would be very angry. But because of the amount of money I've spent, I can honestly say that if you buy the Daban version, you'll have a nice time. Because of the fact that you're not out nearly as much money for an okayish design with okayish engineering. Because I go ahead and I make my own wiring harnesses. I cut Gundams up and I put wiring things inside these things. So, and I'm an electrical engineer by trade. So when I'm doing these things and I'm putting these things together and I'm seeing all these engineering flaws to it, it's like, God, and they want you to spend all this money for it. It's not about money. It's about getting the value out of your item. When I talk to people about what we're buying, it's not about that. It's about getting what you paid for out of the model kit. Do you feel good that you got the money out of it? Yes. But I also take in the monetary value because I can't afford to sit here and buy everything that Bandai throws at the wall. I don't do that. The biggest example of that would be the MGEX Unicorn. I make everyone know plenty. I have had plenty of people in my Discord. I've heard plenty of testimonials from people who have had issues with that ribbon cable harness. I've warned people. Donette, who's watching the stream right now on Twitch, has the same idea that I have, that when he was assembling his, why did they do a ribbon cable? Why is it completely attached? Like, this one's fine because it's disassembling, but that's the point. When we can sit there and disassemble something, it's so much easier to work on. It's okay. Because I've worked on enough things, I have enough experience with multiple model kits over time, and I've also gone through and looked through the manuals for most of these model kits I'm talking about. I don't have to build something. I do trade work for a profession, guy. I can look at a manual and take things apart in my head, and I've looked through the manual for the PG wing, and I know how it works. I've built several different versions of the wing over time, and there's certain ways I'd like things to be done. And through others' experiences and my knowledge alone, I can already kind of understand that it's an old, outdated model kit, And for charging retail for that, or sometimes over retail for it, it's not worth the cost and it's considered a trash model kit. Wiring is a trash kit. Yes, that's why I stopped building mine. Thank you, Donette. Don't start with IBO. No. IBO's just kind of meh. GMC just stocked nuclear. Oh, dude, they're up? Shit. Oh, damn it. I wonder if he's got them in the freaking goddamn, I wonder if he's got them in the stupid fucking warehouse. Let me check. You little bastard dropping those. Do you have them in the warehouse? Oh, you little bastard. How much are they going for? About $40? I'll have to buy it next week. I hate when you drop shit like that. Okay, so at this time, Adam, I mean, seriously, dude, I'm not here to... Dude, seriously, I've told you my experience with it. I can say something if I want to because I have my own opinion about it. I already told you I probably will buy it at some point. It's just not worth me sitting here and buying immediately. Thank you, Crimson. No, instead of doing that. I mean, I've never had any... Driz, are you still here? Tell me you're here or not. No, looks like we lost Driz. I'm like, he's shown me it before. Yeah, TikTok. I'm not bashing it. I'm saying that it is trash because it's old. And I'm pretty much done with the conversation. If you don't like it, you don't have to watch. Oh, I know who you are. I know who you are. Yeah, now I know why. Yeah, I know who it is. No. No, I know who you are. And I know why you're doing this. Like I said, if you don't like my opinion, that's my opinion. I've seen your content. I know what you do. I see all the guys who watch my stuff. So just took me a second to connect the dots. No, I just was trying to see who... I've seen your stuff come up once in a while. So, here's how it's going to go. It's my opinion. I have an opinion on the wing. I have had plenty of people ask me about it. I'll call it what I want to see it. It's my opinion, dude. I'm not going to come into your live and sit there and do the same thing to you. Come in and argue about stuff. I don't do that to people, and I find that very rude. This is the point where you're going to go and jump on the bandwagon that the other people who sit there and don't like my opinions go and make a rude post about me being mean because I have an opinion about stuff. Because that's how this works. No, no, no. No, no, no. You could say, yeah, man, that would be. Have you built the kit yet? Yeah, I haven't built the kit yet, but I have enough experience going and talking and going through everything around it. Then you would say, yeah, but eventually you'll probably build it, right? Probably, and maybe I'll have a different opinion about it at some point during that time period because, you know, I build anything and everything I see. It's just not a high priority on my list. I do think it's kind of a lower tier, kind of a trashy model for the design. Really wish they would go ahead and remake it. But knowing Bandai, that won't ever happen, and we're kind of all waiting for them to do a Snow White Prelude from a third-party variant at some point. Then you would say, well, you know, that's kind of sucky, and that would be great if they did do that. And I would say, yeah, I will probably eventually buy the perfect grade wing at some point. Maybe my mind will be changed when I do build it, but I have had plenty of people tell me how I should build it, and that watch out for the terrible rubbery wings because they do degrade over time, and that I would have to eventually probably do the expensive SH Studio Arts freaking resin kit to even update it to give it enough textured look that I would be able to even like the thing, and also do a whole spray painted build job or save the several thousands of dollars that I'm probably going to spend out on that and buy a couple hundred model kits with that. But eventually at some point I'll be buying the Wing Zero. Just not any time within the next 5, 6+ years. Does anyone do... Side question, what does everyone do with their extra model pieces? Oh, God. I used to keep them. I kind of just, I get rid of them if I'm not going to use them. Yeah, but that's not a perfect grade. Even for its time, the Wing Zero was not good even then. The Devil Gundam didn't cost you several hundred up-priced dollars. I have a kit that I said I would never buy in my backlog that I'm building next due to principle of not paying upwards of $300 for it. And we just got the Deban Perfect Grade Unleashed as a model kit from Deban for a third of what Bandai charges for it. And I gave one away because out of the kindness of my heart, I said, fuck it, I'm going to give a Perfect Grade away this year. And I said I'd never buy the Perfect Grade Unleashed because it's overpriced and it barely does anything. But for a third of the price, sure, that wasn't bad. I can buy one right now for I could buy a G3 color, buy the Gundam base coloration for $110 instead of paying probably over $500 for that thing. Yeah, used for kit bashes. I used to keep them around. Kind of what I'm doing for this one is I'm using alternate parts. The Avalanche is going to be getting the 2 glaives, and then the repair is going to be doing dual Giensor 2s. So instead of wasting parts, I'm actually going to be using all the ones I wasn't going to be using. Yeah, you got unlucky on that one, Donnie boy. Adar's already like halfway done with it. I'm actually kind of excited to work on it, but also at the same time, I still hold my reservations on the kit. I'm just glad I didn't pay $300 for the damn thing. Because Minecon built his, and his took him like Not even a day. Like, I mean, for like Anar's is taking a bit longer, but that's because he's streaming it. But Minecon did it in like a day. He had his done and built. I would be so mad building a perfect grade and having it done in like a day. What am I doing? That's it. Let me go to that. Let's see. See if I can bring that up real quick. Oh, I could have just got it from there. No, dude. The PGU has not really much to it. I mean, the box is disgustingly tiny. The retail box was much larger. Like, yeah, I'd call it like a good-sized third-party kit. Good to band kit sized one. Good to band sized model kit box. See, I've had a bad run-in with people trying to tell me what to do on this platform, and it always ends with people ended up smearing me across the internet. So I tend to not talk to people who end up trying to come into my live streams and try to run my live streams like that. Very few creators on TikTok who actually have the courtesy to actually be creators. Most of them are people who want to be influencers but don't know how to talk to people. My next two kits are... I'm still in a massive series of perfect grades right now. I'm actually going to be doing... Well, I'm already past that. So here's the thing. My schedule so far is working on these two. We're almost done with them at the moment. Really wish the design was a little bit better on the wiring harness. We're moving on to the perfect grade Unleashed from Deban next. That one's going to be... Should be a quick and done kit. I should probably be done with that in a week or so. But moving on to the next one is going to be the hardest one in the lineup. The hardest one in my lineup is I'm going to be doing a full RGB Cosmos kit with my perfect grade Unleashed. Perfect grade Unleashed. Perfect grade Perfectibility Unicorn Gundam. We're going to be doing that pretty well. That thing is almost the same size of a box as the perfect grade new was. Not as many parts, but still a lot of big parts. A lot of the people in the server have built it. I'm getting into doing it with the Cosmos kit. The Cosmos kit is so well done. It makes this one look like like a trash kit. This wiring harness is good. It's using uh, a small controller to do all of it, but it's being controlled based on frequency because when I do it in the camera, if it's not at 60 hertz, the wires will flicker. But the Cosmos one is so neat. It has really nice PCBs for the entire shields. It has really nice connectors for it. These connectors are really not ones I like to use because they loosen up over time. Same thing with these cabling. The cabling's much nicer on the Cosmos setup. I wish Cosmos was bringing out their perfect grade exia kit sooner. They just announced it. They're coming out with a whole perfect grade exia wiring harness coming out in April. Knowing them, it's going to be RGB controlled through their app, which will be really cool to see because Cosmos goes way overboard on their sets. I mean, full, pretty much Arduino controlled units. Really insane. Nothing like this one. This one is just a set ROM-based control board that cycles through different modes. That one will be an insane, different whole beast, knowing Cosmos. Oh, dude, it's crazy easy. It's insane. Like, compared to their first one, the first two LED kits Cosmos did, which I have one, was the Barbatos and the Snow White Prelude for the Supernova kit or for the EW Wing kit, was a bit wire messy. Like, I mean, everything runs out the back. It was really, really bad. But when I went and looked through my my Cosmos Perfect Grade Unleashed, why do I keep calling it Perfect Grade Unleashed? It's Perfectibility. I don't know why I keep calling my unicorn Perfect Grade Unleashed. But for Perfectibility, that thing is insane. The blocks are really nice. The terminal blocks look really neat. They all fit inside. Really wish I didn't have to do a downloaded manual for it. It's going to be insane. And then moving on to the other two, which will be then the Perfect Grade Zaku 2, which I'm going to be doing a whole wiring harness for that. That's got to be all custom built. I got to run custom wires. I have to take that whole thing back down to the frame due to poor quality on build from the person who had it previously to the person who gave it to me. Then we're doing one of the hardest kits you can ever do. Then we're going to be doing one of the hardest kits you can ever do. And that is a Nielsen Works Red Frame Astray. The Nielsen Works Astray is a very nicely done kit, but one of the hardest kits I've ever done. And that's just because there are a lot of things that need to be set correctly. And then the weapons, just the swords alone takes forever. It takes upwards of 5 to 6 hours to get those swords finished up. But I'm also probably going to be doing a wiring harness on that so I get the light, get its eyes to light up and some other stuff. That Ephemeral kit was surprisingly easy too. That's good. That means they're evolving over time. I want to see them do like a Wing Zero 2.0. It'd be great. Oh man. New people. Who's new? Shuttle. Okay. Nice. I know you guys on Twitch are a lot more inclined to know when I'm talking about something. It's not because I'm trying to mean it's super bad, but I'm saying that the quality we're seeing nowadays is insane and that the bar has been set pretty high. I try not to argue with people who want to sit there and just argue for arguing's sake. Can someone MG Witch to piss off Bandai? I wouldn't doubt they're already working on it, man. Shock, I wouldn't doubt they're working on it, dude. When I say something is bad, it's not because I literally am trying to tell you not to buy something. I'm telling you I've been trying to buy something for years, and I can never justify it. But it's because I don't like to send people to shit that's bad. I'd rather you not. I want you to get your best bang for your buck. It's not... Oh, man. That... I want you to have fun and not feel like you're being ripped off. I hate that feeling. I've had it happen way too many damn times. It's called the fucking high resolution line. The high resolution line was terrible for ripping you off. A $150 model kit that had the quality of a wet noodle. Is that really how we're doing that? Is that the light bleed I see on this thing? No? Okay, so that's not how it's working. Okay. God, I got so worked up. Oh, man. Yeah, Bandai is now Gramps. Yes. Yeah. Nah, I mean... Shit. Donette can attest to this. Donette, I didn't send you the wrong model kit at all. I have never sent you to the wrong model kit to buy. I've told you the ones that I would buy, which ones I would build. You started buying third parties and freaking getting where you're at. I'd never send you to the wrong place. Because I'm not going to send you to something stupid. I'm going to send you to the right place. And I want you to save money. I don't want you to overpay for shit. Now, I will tell you there is a price difference. There's a gap between each of the freaking sellers that I buy from. It is a very minor gap. I don't mind a $10 to $20 gap between people. It's all about getting things when I need them. I know some people that is a big gap. But I also am the... man. So another model kit that I have had to tell myself is not worth the money, and it is kind of... I know I'm going to say it, trash. And that's technically the Neo Zeong. The Neo Zeong isn't worth the money it's made. It isn't worth the plastic it's made out of. It's cool that it's big, and I have had to tell myself it's not worth it anymore. I was stuck in that mindset for so long that the Neo Zeong is so cool because it's so big, but it's not worth the money or the cost of buying it. Because it's just a very boring, big-shelled, high grade. When you could buy one of the 1/35th scale busts and get way more fun out of those for about half the price, $200 to $300. You could buy one of the big busts, and they're way more worth the price than the Neo Zeong. I can no longer justify the Neo Zeong's price. I have got, and then now with perfect grades, and that Deban is printing the perfect grades like crazy. Done it, you know. We talked to your contact who was saying that Deban's going mental on them, and we know why Deban's going mental on the perfect grades. They're selling. They're making money. Because they're half the cost. God, I have so many parts to clip off. I am getting nothing done. Why do we have to have a troll today? Or someone who wants to wow me up. It's like, seriously. Why? Letty wants to get work done today. I don't need to be in philosophical rant mode. Which side is this? I don't even remember where we're at. Still on right arm, so 27 goes to... Actually, no, probably both fucking parts go to that. Oh, shit, they do. Well, we knew I was doing that for a reason. Okay. Yep, never mind. Never mind. This does not matter on side. It's all about getting them all clipped out. 26, 27, 27. 7. I got 7. Oh, and 6. 7 and 6 need to both be clipped out. I am sorry, guys. I mean, I really do mean it. I am not trying to be mean. I come off mean. It's because I have strong opinions about buying crap. I have been led down bad paths before with model kits. It's called everyone putting the MG new Verka on a pedestal. I'm not going to get into it. I'm not going to sit there and rant about it. It's just one of the least favorite things I've ever done in my life, and I still hate myself for doing it. You know what I don't hate? I do not hate my freaking perfect grade new. Let's see. Nah, probably. Yeah, I know who you are. Oh, let's see. Who are you? And I'm glad we got still 5 people watching over here on Twitch. I really don't care about TikTok right now because TikTok's been doing pretty bad on the model kit building scene right now. I guess I'm just not that entertaining, I guess, over there. They love us playing freaking goddamn Chimp Pokemon. They don't like me doing model kits nearly as much. Doesn't get as many clicks as it used to be. Or I'm just that unlikable. Dude, sweet. I've heard those ones are really good. See, like, I know nothing about... I haven't built those... I'll call them 1.5 wing kits that came out recently. The Sandrock, the Death Scythe, and the Heavy Arms. I haven't built them yet. But from the people I know and from other people giving me their feedback on it, they're actually pretty good. I'm not going to hate on them. I know the Death Scythe is also kind of based on the Death Scythe Live Lance. So it's really good. I mean, I had no problems with the Death Scythe Live Lance. Oh my god. I didn't hate them. I hated myself for doing them. Hell yeah, dude. No, and those ones have been really good. Like I try to shy people away from doing the MGEW wing kits. Everyone goes like crazy for them, but the problem is the price tag on those MGEW kits is really high. Where you could just go and get a Supernova one and it'd be way better. Especially the Igil Heavy Arms, the Endless Wallace Coloration Sandrock. Technically, the Supernova is better. And then you have the EW Nitaku / Shenlong. Unless you're going straight for the Shenlong, if you wanted a better version of the Nitaku / Shenlong, the Supernova one is quite unique compared to the two and usually costs about half the cost of the EW Shenlong will usually cost. Now, if you're going for Glory of the Loser kits, the only thing I usually tell people about Glory of the Loser kits is that they are just an EW with an extra box added in. I know because I did the Rui set Death Scythe. Not my favorite kit in the world. It was really I kind of hyped it up myself. I liked the look of it. It was just not what I was expecting. I wasn't expecting a bare bones EW with an add-on. Kind of one of those kits where it's like, oh, this was not what you said it was. That's kind of mean. Oh, I didn't get M24. Back. I don't even see M24. I must be blind today. Oh, no, okay. Oh, so 24 is going to be for the left side, 23 is going to be for the right, right? And for the left and rights. N for M25. Yes, okay, so cool. Only need 2 frames for this. 24 for the right, 25 for the left. $25 and $24. I mean, hell, what's another one? Like the IBO kits. I've done a couple IBO kits. The best full mechanics I ever did was the God, I can't remember what your name is. The Vidar. The Vidar was good. The Lupus no, the regular Barbatos I did, did not like. Was not my favorite. I still need to do the master grade Barbados at some point. I have the high resolution from Deban on held because it was on really cheap. They were selling them for like $15. I think it came out to 30 with shipping. Wasn't too bad. All right, and then we need N4. N4 and then probably N5. No, N10, right? Left arm. N. N10, yes, okay. N10 for the right, N4 for the left. I don't know. Today, this kind of ruined my mood. Kind of ruined my groove. I'm going to chalk it up what it is. One more hater for the pile of people who hate me. Chalk it up for it. One more person to hate me. Maybe I'll make it my mission to buy one and see how bad I still hate it. Because I still have strong connotations when it comes to stuff. Maybe I'll work a weekend of overtime and go try to track one down for obscene amounts of money. So that's going to be 25. So, I didn't label any of these fuckers. Fine. Oh, that'd be because I'm up on the right-hand side. That's why I'm like, what is going on here? I'm looking at the right-hand side one when I'm trying to work on the left-hand side ones. I'm so dumb. I'm like, what is going on here? Why does this part not match up? Because I'm stupid. Oh, man. That was good. That was fucking hilarious. And you know what? I really want to tell you guys now. I would love for me to be wrong about the what is it called? The Solomon for not living up to the hype it's built up. But knowing without having built it, with barely seeing anything on it, knowing that if it even lives up to half of what the Solomon is, I'm going to be happy with the Solomon at all. Because it's such a unique kit. It's going to be one of the most unique model kits I have in my lot, on my shelf. Same thing with Blade King. There's a bunch of ones that I got that I don't have any time with, but I know the suppliers. I know what they're doing. I understand what they're doing. And the insanity that they're bringing nowadays is like, they feel like fairy tale model kits. Like in my wildest dreams, I wouldn't think we would be seeing motorized parts going into a model kit that's meant to not be a one-off that somebody built out of scratch. Okay, that goes like that. There's only 2 more parts that exist over there. It's not that one, it's this one. I mean, it's gonna be insane. Chat's probably... Crimson, you bounce around between TikTok and Twitch like there's nothing tomorrow. It's hilarious. I love it, dude. Can hardly keep a track where you're at. Ah, you stupid. That is exactly my point. Donut, you have said exactly like I said. The first thing I said when I saw the Solomon, I was like, did they clone Mechanicore? And when someone said, pretty much they did because a couple of the people who worked on the Mechanicore kit made that one. And it looks like a Mechanicore kit. It looks like a shrunk down Mechanicore. That's the whole reason why I bought it. Because it looks like a shrunk down Mechanicore. Ooh. You know what I gotta tell you guys now? So, the problem I have... Okay, I know we're still on that topic right now, but this is a good example of the same thing. I'm not gonna make you go buy a overpriced $50 pair of nippers that if you break it, you're gonna be broke for the next month because you gotta go and buy a new pair. Or you're gonna be so upset that you got it broke because you didn't follow their special rules and you used it on the wrong plastic and it broke. Where you buy this thing for $10, $15, depending on where you buy it from. It's $10 on AliExpress. It's $15 on Amazon. You break these like I did. Go, well, that sucks. I'll go get a new pair next week because they're $15 and I can buy another pair. And I've been using it stupidly. I've been using it very haphazardly and inappropriately for 3 months straight. Nothing broke till just now. I put it through the ringer. But yeah, the whole thing about the Solomon pry bar, pretty much, dude. I mean, come on. I used it as a carving tool. I should not have done it. I knew I was doing something wrong with that. I knew I was bad, and then I saw it, I was like, well, that wasn't good. I knew I'd fucked up. I knew I did something bad. I knew I had done something really bad. Okay, so we're supposed to put the soft parts on there. I only need one for right now. That's how I broke my display. Oh, dude, that sucks. I know displays are a little bit more expensive. That's where I like Rui Tool. I mean, like you said, they're cheap. They're great. I like them. I like it. It's like Picasso. And you know what? Everything is about money. I hate people who always say that. It's like, oh, if I was more focused on money, I wouldn't have fun with this hobby. It's like, yeah, so would I if I would like to fucking keep my bank account good. Because unfortunately, I ain't made of money, I know, and none of you guys are either. And a part separator since then, though, yeah. I have a, what is it called? I have a couple screwdrivers that I have that I use professionally for work that are really small. Plus my iFixit kit. My iFixit kit is one that I really love. Has all the separators and all the tweezers and screwdrivers you'll ever need. That thing was worth the money. That was like, I think I paid $60 for the iFixit kit. It was not cheap, but not expensive at the same time. Which I need to find it. I don't know where it is right now. God, I cannot tell how this is telling me how to do this. Okay, so the emitter is going on the back side of that? Oh, I cannot tell how these are going together. Stupid vague instructions. Okay, so I see it a bit better in this one. So... Oh, okay, I see how it's going. Okay. I see how it's going. I've got to actually get it done. Was there anything that was supposed to go in there beforehand? No, that's the other one. It's this one that goes in there. Oh, well that was fucking great. Oh, I will have to fix that real quick. Neat. That didn't happen with my first pair. The, what is it called? The roll pin just kind of went stupid on me. So the limit stop roll pin right here, that's supposed to limit the, what is it called? The stroke of the jaw. Kind of went in a bit far. Oh. That's not good. Hmm. You know what? I have a solution for this. All right, we'll see if that works. Completely lost the roll pin. And I'm going to try to glue the spring into the stupid unit. Honestly, it would be a better idea. Did I get... No, we're still live. Okay. I'm like, did I get reported and get my live banned? No. No, not yet. No thing saying I'm doing hate speech or anything. Good. Good. Because that happens every time I play video games, I swear to God. Somebody goes and reports it randomly, or the system reports it randomly. Stupid that it does that. Even though there's a bunch of dumbasses who play. Job, weld it together. Yes, yes, yes. Pretty much, I'm going to chemically weld it together with... Well, I'm going to chemically bond it together with a adhesive agent. I don't have a welding unit, and I'm not licensed to weld, unfortunately. I'd make way more money if I was licensed to weld. Okay, we're on the left unit, left arm, okay. So... Goes like that, so M28. I'm going to chemically bond it together. I won't have the... I will have a lot more stroke on it. Oh, JB weld. Not jaw weld. You were close. Gotta love autocorrect, dude. Ah, super glue should help it. I don't have any bonding, goddamn. I don't have any bonding plasty at all. I had some green stuff not too long ago, but God, you're making me die with that. Today's been such a weird day, done it. I am so ready for freaking not Pokemon tonight already. Ooh, there's my problem child. Tweezers. Fuck, there it is. Oh man. Okay. Huh. No. We pull that up and then we connect it and push it down. Okay, so it's not as bad as I think it is. We actually push that up in and then it'll be fine. Okay, cool. I'm trying to make sure I got this shoulder going right. I mean, this arm going right. Oh, that is a lot of range. That is actually pretty nice range on that arm. Oh, that's right. We have a C part that's going on there. That's right. Let me get that off now. Oh, I don't forget it like I did last time. Eh. I forgot there's a C part that goes on there. E10. Oh, I see. Why did I grab that? Oh, dude, later, man. I hate adulting. Such a pain. You know what? That's the last parts off here. They're going to be used up in the arm. So clippy, clippy, snippy, snippy. Yay, one more dead frame. Dead frame. Dead frame. Lovely dead frame. Dude, God, I hate adulting. That's what I gotta do here in a little bit. Wifey should be home soon. She had to go to work way early today, which means she's probably already on her way home. I am so utterly confused. What does it mean by that specifically? Did I close off the other one? I don't think I did. I didn't because I'm dumb. That would have been really bad. No, I don't know what it was. It could have even been there was also bugs about people's names also showing up in Japanese. Ooh, what'd you find? Okay, so the rounded part goes up top. Okay, so that is what that is supposed to be. Let's see if I can get this in here. There it goes. Now it's saying it wants you to put those stupid blackout stickers on there, which if you don't, it'll probably... You know, I'll just black out the arms. When I get to the armor, I'll black out the armor. Then what's that after that? N3. N3 after that. That's probably one of the ones that fell off. No, N4 did, so that's the other one. Neat. Oh, no, it was N3. Okay, I'll grab that one. It was N3. Was N3. Come here. The bag of stupid shit is almost gone. Let's see if he sent it to me. Gunpla. Oh, no. Oh, dude. Crimson. Yes. I love it. It looks so good. Why can't we expect that quality out of Bandai? Why? Why can't we expect that quality out of there? Oh, you sent it. Okay, I'm a bit confused on the shark bong. I'm a little confused on that one. But yeah, that's basically what they're doing inside of a freaking goddamn unicorn. That's exactly what the unicorn has. That's how they made the unicorn. I mean, come on. Yeah, it transforms. Yeah, but we can do it terribly. Yes. Make it look as cool as you can be in the anime, but make it terrible in the model kits. On everyone except for the Verka. But then we're going to make everyone believe the Verka is bad. I probably have that upside down. Oh, okay. Oh, I see the problem, child. Huh. Let's Let's see if that goes on now. Go. Cool. Now that is supposed to be the left arm. Let's double check the wiring on that. Make sure nothing got damaged. Yeah, I'll look at it here in just 1 second. I'm trying to check to make sure this arm is doing okay. Left arm. Let's double check this. Glad I made one of the freaking goddamn units stands have a really long lead on it, so that way we can actually test stuff. Really has helped a lot. No, that actually works really good. Not as great in person, but on camera, that little silicone piece does light up pretty well. In person, it looks really kind of hokey. Like, you can tell that's what it was supposed to look like, but in camera, it looks really good. Okay, never mind. Cool. Looks okay. Bonk. Camera more. Ooh, that pinched that wine. I don't like that. And let me look again. Yes, yes, you get the full divine pack, yes. Yeah, it's not just the perfectibility. You get the whole $150 divine pack add-on. You should also have your fuel tanks in there too. Everyone kept trying to say it didn't come with the divine pack, but it comes with the whole divine pack setup. So it's technically full armor, super overpowered freaking perfectibility. that's much better. I like that movement so much better. Okay, so a couple things we got to fix on this. So when we're installing this back piece on here, big issues of clearance. It is binding the wiring initially. I don't like that binding the wire because that will cause excessive wear on the wiring, and that will cause this unit to wear extremely poor and end up chewing up this wiring harness really fast. But just making a few cuts on the unit so I can show the cuts I made. I did make some cuts around here on the inside. If we could focus, please. Or if we can just come down. Come down so we can focus. So a few cuts to the inside of here to help give better clearance. A few cuts on the... Actually, I think I did it on the wrong side on that one. I did. No, that was right. Okay, so a few cuts right here to improve movement and to make it so this thing will not be binding the wires nearly as much when we turn it to the left. And then making this channel opening a bit wider. I know, yeah, it looks like crap, but the amount of movement the wire will have is a lot better. So now this wire can move side to side without impeding function. And we're not binding against here while we're at full tilt of the arms. Yes, technically when it's up in this position and we turn to the side, that's still going to be a bit of a pain later on. I still don't know how much this wire is going to be hanging out or not. I just don't like this design at all. I hate it. Like, I almost need to glue it shut. Because, yeah, so the wire is going to probably be in here like this. So it's going to be moving back and forth on the inside. So giving a little bit more wire clearance is a good idea. If you build this model kit, please keep that in mind. Your wires will bind, and if you nick any of them, you will fuck it up. I'm going to keep it in the bent formation. That way I can keep the wires a little bit more organized. Yeah, I mean, it pretty much is full armor unicorn. You get the, like I said, you get the gun, the Gatling guns are in there. You've got I think the only thing you're missing is the rocket pods on the actual missile launchers, because you do still have the fuel tanks and everything in there, which is not supposed to be in there because you're not supposed to have that. But Japan said, you know, fuck you, you want it, let's go. We all know you want to make a full armor unicorn. It's not full armor. It's considered the Unicorn Perfectibility Divine Pack. And yeah, all the parts are in there. There was a big discussion on it on GMC's Facebook page, and yeah, it's all there from what everyone was talking about not too long ago. That's why the boxes are so... That's why you have two boxes. Really, if it was just the Unicorn Perfectibility, you wouldn't have two boxes. Because box 2 is only about half full. the time being, stay up there. Let's do your other one. That's really good, dude. That is really, really sick. That there was only one nub mark. That really is freaking. That's not being panel lined or decaled. That's still sick, Crimson, dude. I have to applaud. It looks great, man. I'm so glad I bought mine. You have no idea. Like, I'm even going to take a closer look at it. No, yeah, it still looks really nice. Even without, like you said, panel lining and decaling. That looks amazing for when I've looked at my own version of it, and it's such a small box. The glory is insane. God, the thing's going to look great panel lined. I'm going to love it. But even without panel lining, it still looks great. Dude, Crimson, that fuck, man. That kind of quality coming out of a kit, of a box that small is insane, man. How the fuck did they do that? That level of detail is insane. I still don't get it where that level of godliness is coming from on the Star Killer. It's kind of why I'm like, end up coloring kit. Yeah, knowing you, I'm gonna be doing a full panel line plus maybe doing something else other to mine. Trust me. Making it harder and a lot more complex to complete. Yeah, yeah, you know how it is. You just want to make it as best as you can make it. It's kind of what I'm going to be doing with the, what is it called? With this one, I'm kind of trying to do my own spin on it, technically. Because technically, I shouldn't have 2 arms on my repair kit. My repair kit should only have 1 arm. Oh, okay. I'm going to complete this left arm, and then we'll pick this up later tomorrow. If not, I'm not working on it off stream. I'm going to complete this left arm and pick up there. Sorry for the interrupts earlier, guys. My bad. I should have just stopped when someone tried to sit there and get me riled up. It's my bad for continuing to do what I do best, and that's voice my dumbass opinions. Ooh, they did. Really? Why would you want to go with black? I like the gold better on it. Maybe if they would have had the green. Maybe the black was green, like a translucent green. I would probably go for that. Yeah, putting it upside down. Nice. There we go. Okay, I see the binding point. So yeah, right there. That leading edge, I need to cut a small chunk of that off. Okay. And then I need N3, which is off of, not that one. Yes, why do you think I said it? I would have loved it. All those freaking yellow parts would have been a translucent green. I'm just not good enough to do recasting, or I would. And or had the time to do recasting, because I could. If I would be able to. If I could, if I would. But I don't. Oh, I see what it's saying, not to clip off. Okay. Much better. I like that. It can smoothly transition over, and I like that. So that's another thing about being like what I do for engineering, where my job is to make sure things work correctly. No matter if I have to make sure they do it or do it the right way. And so I'll show you what I'm looking at. So when the arm is in this position, we have to then turn it to get it to where the arm's sitting in the natural position. This wire is going to be sitting inside this unit. So when we turn it, the problem is before it would bind and it would be hitting up against this plastic up here, and it would be binding up there. Now it can fully turn, and we only get a very minor bend out of it. That's not going to wear the wires down. That's not going to cause an abrasion, and it's not going to cause a pulled or modified short. So that'll wear a lot better than having it the original way. I am more confident that's going to be a much better way of doing that for the time and for the money I'm putting in on that. Yes, I do actually. You can actually see right now. Here, I'll open one of these. So I panel line as I go. Means I don't have to disassemble things nearly as much. The reason why I do that is that way I can decal real fast, and I can get everything in their final form, and I don't have to pull panels off. I don't have to get things done, so I can glue things together with confidence, but I don't got to go back and double back onto my own work. I've found it over the years to be really, really nice to panel line as I go. It just gives me a lot more. I can get things done faster, and then when I do go back to decal, it's not 8 hours of taking apart, detailing with panel liner, then doing decals, then reassembly, and then getting it done. It's detail as I go. Get everything done, especially when I'm doing custom wiring loops. Custom wiring loops are the bane of my existence because they always want to have a problem. And it's so nice that you don't have to go back and redo everything and take panels off where you've glued things shut or had to weld things together. So that way you're not ruining like your really nice wiring harness you worked on like for 20 hours. So it's really nice when that's not the issue anymore. So you can just apply decals and get it all done. All right, we're going to attach that arm, and I'm going to make sure that one's working. And then I'm going to be done for the afternoon. I'll probably be back after around 5-ish. We're going to play some more Chimpokumon Pal World Edition. Probably just me running around doing dumb stuff and probably mining like I always do. We're just going to be chilling out, having a nice time. It's kind of become our group therapy session with the people in the Discord. If you'd like to join, PM one of either me, Donette, or Ajax the Titan. I think we can have multiple people. We can have, I think, 1 or 2 more people on the server. But it is a private voice chat server for us. We kind of all are just kind of hanging out. All right, that's looking great. That is nice. I'm glad the arms are being a little bit more agreeable than the other parts. I should be able to get that connector up and in there. Yeah, that should be easy. Get that connected in, then I can drop the shoulder on top. Shouldn't be an issue. So far, we got one arm done. I've always found Pentaline as you go a lot easier. I don't know why I ever did it the other way around. I always found it made me not want to do the kit. Like I've got a couple that aren't Pentaline because I didn't go back and do it. Several that I've gone back to Pentaline, and it always is worse when you go back to redo your work again. And it's like, shit. And you're always like, what did I do? Why did I do this? Why? Why was I so dumb? Why did I glue that shut? Great. How am I going to get this apart? It's so annoying. But Pentaline as I go has been so much easier. Yeah, it gets a little bit messier. You got to take your time. It makes you kind of want to get everything done, but I do like that it makes me take my time a lot more. That way I'm getting more time to enjoy the model kits. Like I can show you the largest one. Before I go, I'll show you the largest one I did a full Pentaline and done kit. Yeah, I'm going to get them down. I don't know why I'm doing this, but I'm really dumb. Why I'm moving this is why I'm stupid as shit. Please don't break shit. Like I did this one and it took 3 months to do. Meet Godulus the Ogre. The best $300 from Kotobukiya you'll ever spend. Okay, why are you so heavy? You're almost as heavy as freaking goddamn Sinanju. If not heavier. I don't know why I moved that. It is the best bang for your buck. My Gundam model kit. Why is he all fucked up? Oh, because of my hand. We'll get that down here in a second as well. I'll get it out. The best bang for your buck, the band kit, is this one. Yeah, other than the perfect grade, what is it called? Other than any of the perfect grades from Daban. I am not getting down new. You guys can kiss my butt. You can look at the new from the camera's perspective. The best bang for your buck is this one. The 8814. If you ever buy a Daban kit, this one's the best price to value one. Or like the Snow White Prelude is as well. This one's a little bit unique because it also comes with... You don't just get swords for the model kit. Technically it is for the model kit, but for all of us dum-dums on the internet who bought this kit because of this. I hate pulling this thing out. You get one for yourself. Bonk. This is actually to scale to the model. Let's see if I can get it wide enough out there. Yeah, there we go. Cool. I forgot. Camera. So this is scaled to the model kit. But you know what? I love it. It's the one model kit I do not regret buying. At all. But I am all out of time for today. As always, my views are my views alone. If you hate me, that's your own fault. I'm sorry. But I'm here to have a good time. I'm not here for a long time. I'm here for a good time. And if you want to know why, just ask. Yes, I have my own taste in model kits, but that's because I do like to get the best bang for the buck. And unfortunately, the buck stops where Bandai should have gone further. Thank you, everyone, for watching today. We'll be back later tonight, and we'll be back tomorrow morning to work more on these kits. We'll be back tonight for some chill out and hang out. We all want to have a good time around here. Thank you all for watching, and thank you. Please join the Discord if you can. It's the best way of getting a hold of any of us. If you have any problems, or if you're looking for that one model kit you can't find anywhere, there's somebody who knows where to find it. As always, thank you all for watching, and I will see you all later. Thank you, and bye-bye. I suck at doing my outro.